Welcome to my first of many probably awkward videos for my Levi's 54 vlog. If you check out post number 4 up there, I made some rad shorts. I found some sexy mom jeans at the Goodwill and I turned them into hipster shorts like you see all the artsy girls around VCU wearing. And my intention was to give the gift of Levi's and make them cool and then mail them to my friend who lives in Illinois, except for this morning I took them for a test drive to class and I really liked them. All of my friends were like, oh, those are so cool, how'd you make them? And lots of people told me that they liked them. So I had to keep them, as unfortunate and horrible as that sounds. But since everyone liked them so much, I got the idea that I would make a video to explain a little better than my one with pictures, maybe how to make them. So here goes nothing. What you need, oh, also, I've already made this video a couple times, so we're going to improvise a little bit and use 2 different pairs of Levi's since I already cut one. Anyway, first thing you need to get is a pair of Levi's. I got these at Goodwill. These were $2, the big ones are $8, so it's ultra thrifty. Saves you lots of money. But you get this little pair, and first you have to fold them in half, like so. And pull a little crotch out, make sure everything's all lined up. And then you want to lay them down. Follow me. Okay, I'll back up. Then you get a tape measure, or you can use a ruler, it's whatever. This is what I had. So you pull this out and you measure however many inches you want them to be from the crotch down the leg. I made mine yesterday and I did 1.5, I think, and I found out this morning that they were scandalously short, so we are going to go with 2.5 inches this time. Then you get a Sharpie, take that, and you measure down 2.5 inches and put a dot, and then go to the tip of your pocket and you measure straight down from there, same length, and then you just lay them out. And this is easier with the ruler because I'm using a tape measure. I use a notebook to do it, so I'm going to do that. And you just connect the lines, and then you take and you draw the line down it. I'm not going to do it on this pair because I might use them for something else. But you do that on both sides, and then I kind of like to hold them up and look at the edges and make sure that my marks are the same on both sides when I look, and also lay them out like this and look at your lines and make sure that they look even, because sometimes you can measure and they're still not. Then you're going to take some sharp scissors and snip, snip, snip down the line that you made, and you're going to get a pair of awesome Levi's. I've already frayed these a little, so they're not actually going to look just like this when you do it at first. The edges are going to kind of look like that. Not so cool. Looks like, you know, I bought these and I cut them off myself, which is not awesome unless you make them look like you didn't do that, and then people want to know how you did it, which is what I'm here to teach you today. So all you need to do now is you get a needle and thread, and you just double loop it through there, and you tie a little knot in the end, and then you have that. And when you cut the legs off, you are going to cut through the stitching that holds your seams together. And then when you wear them, you risk ripping them, and no one wants to rip their pants. So you go right through here, the little tab part, and you just sew back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, and try and get as close up to the jean as possible, like right along where the stitching already is that you'll see inside. And you just need to do that on all 4 seams, inner and outer legs. Then you get your scissors, and I use my foot because you have to hold them down somehow, and since you're doing this alone, you use your foot, and I go like this. And then you take your scissors. Be careful, by the way, because I totally stabbed my foot the other night. Didn't feel really awesome. Make Levi's at your own risk. So you take your scissors and you go like this. Along the edge, and it's going to make all these little fuzzies that are going to float around your room everywhere, but you can vacuum, so it's fine. But first thing that's going to happen is all these little strings are going to start to come out. Basically, if you look really close at your fabric, it's just a bunch of strings that are going like this, and you are ripping these strings out, so all these little fringy ends are at the end of your shorts. Then to take it a little bit further, you can take a really coarse nail file and put something like a cardboard box. I'm going to put this notebook in just for video's sake. You put it in the leg, and then you can take your nail file and do this along the edges, and you can see more of the little strings start to come out, and it just kind of messes them up even more. Then if you want to add some of like the destroyed stuff, like little holes and scratchy spots and abrasions, you use your nail file. Makes them look a little more like you got them from the store, and you know, you were cool and went to the Levi's store, but really you totally did it yourself. First I'll do the pocket. I already did this one, and what I did was take my scissors and went along the edge, and I just cut the denim off that's above this top seam, and you can see it on that side that I did that. And then I took my nail file to it. You can also, you know, do the scrapey thing with the scissors, but I kind of like the file. And you just do that, and it makes all these little like white crazy things and makes it more messed up. Then if you want to make any of those little holes in it, I already made one on the front. You can see there, and I made some on the back on that side. I'm gonna just add one. Push your nails up through it so there's something harder underneath of it. It'll make your hole faster. And just take your file. And you can see that it makes a little hole in there pretty quickly. And if you want, you can make a big hole, or you can just make it almost whole, that kind of thing. I'm just going to leave mine like this, and you can keep filing kind of around it if you want, and it'll change the color to a little more of a light blue and whatever. You could also do some stuff with bleach, which I haven't tried yet, but if you really wanted to make them destroyed, you could always do that. And that basically is how you make your own pair of awesome hipster Levi's. And then next time an old person goes, "Why do you pay so much for jeans with holes in them?" you could be like, "Oh, these were $8 and I made them myself." And I guarantee you that they will be super impressed with your thrifty college skills, and with all the money you save, you could maybe not eat ramen for a night or something like that. I don't know. Sounds good to me. I'm gonna go and finish these because I'm the jerk who steals presents from my friends, and I need to make these and get them in the mail and send them to her so I can sleep at night. And I hope that you guys try it and make yourself an awesome pair of Levi's too. See you later.